you just sat down and told me about your recent travels.
Yes.
What's been the Jimmy Tatro itinerary of late?
I know this is a sports show, so I was just letting you know that I went to Okinawa, Japan.
What are you doing there?
For the Deaf Olympics. My brother is the team captain of the USA Deaf Volleyball team. So World Championships were in Okinawa, which I'm sure you all knew. And the Olympics are in Tokyo next year. So they had to qualify and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you do?
They did all right. I think they just won their last 2 games. They just beat India and then they beat France. They lost to Turkey, lost to Italy. But they've won the last 2 games. I think they're already in the clear to qualify for the Olympics.
What's your brother's name?
His name's John.
So you went to support John Tatro?
John Tatro.
Okay. To try and qualify?
Jimmy, John.
Okay.
I think we should eventually buy a Jimmy John one day.
I think that's a goal.
I think we should just have one at least.
So you went from there to where?
Went from the Deaf Olympics in Okinawa straight to the Beer Olympics in Nashville. Bit of a different
to the
vibe.
Boys? You went to the different vibe?
Yeah. I'd say it was
to the
a
boys?
little different.
You went with the boys, is what you're saying?
I was bussing with the boys, yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So how did you perform in the Beer Olympics?
I could have done better. I could have done worse. I think a lot of these guys, there's NFL linemen there. And when it comes to chugging beers, that's the peak.
Yeah. Did you do any training?
I didn't, no.
Ah, see.
Well, I've been training my whole life. But no, I did okay. I think you start with like the boot chug, which it took me like 38 seconds or something, and like Taylor did it in 5.
I saw Taylor won it, right?
Yeah,
he won the boot chug. I saw that.
They clearly practiced.
Well, I think they've also been preparing their whole lives as well. They might just have different life experiences than you, Jimmy Tatro.
Yeah, that's true. But we did okay in the beer chug, and then we moved on to flip cup and beer pong, where we were able to do some damage. But yeah, by the end of the day, it was I was ready to go.
Like leave. Well, you're ready to leave.
Where I was ready to leave.
Yeah.
After day one?
Well, it was only one day. It started at 11 a.m. Went till like 6.
7 hours of drinking.
7 hours of drinking.
What was the beer of choice?
It was Coors, I believe.
Okay. The full blast or light?
I think light.
Leaded? Oh no, okay. Unleaded? Okay.
Unleaded.
Okay.
Full blast.
Yeah.
Coors full blast. I'll take 3 full blasts, please.
Hey, by the way, I think I just gave them a great idea.
Yeah.
The Coors full blast?
Yeah. I mean, you could make a commercial off of that. You could do all that. One of those beer commercials, but boom, full blast,
Yeah.
Okay, so what was your strongest event?
It was probably beer pong. I thought we were going to potentially win in beer pong, but we did we lost to David Bakhtiari and his partner, who he's also a well-known beer drinker.
Who was your partner?
My partner was Christian Pierce, who I wrote the Real Bros of Simi Valley.
Okay.
Great.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So this was part of a promotional tour as well.
Yeah.
Did you write this off? Did you write this off? Can you write it off?
Oh, the whole thing? Yeah. Of course.
Writing off the Beer Olympics?
Yeah.
Because you're there to promote.
There to promote. We did a couple podcasts.
There you go.
Yeah. I went straight from Okinawa to the podcast.
Did you go on the bus?
I went on the bus straight from Okinawa to the bus.
So tell me what the bus is like. Just for somebody who's been invited to be on the bus. I'm on day. What day is it now? Right now,
720 something.
You know that they years ago. Are you aware of my relationship with Bussin' with the Boys and its podcast?
Actually, I'm not.
So Taylor Lewan at the 2019 NFL Draft in Nashville, Tennessee, came on this program and said he was starting a new podcast. I'm like, what's it called? It's called Bussin' with the Boys, and we're going to do it on a bus. And I'm like, fantastic. I would love to be on it. He goes, you're done. I'm like, fine. Just let me know when you're in L.A. He goes, no. We're doing it in Nashville. And I'm like, but you're on a bus. Like, when the bus is coming out to I thought it would travel.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, there's no motor on the bus.
Yeah.
And I told him that was the dumbest idea I've ever heard of.
Yeah, I also thought the bus would be a little more mobile.
You thought that too, right?
But they said it doesn't move.
It doesn't move.
It doesn't have an engine.
It doesn't have an engine. That's which is the first thing you need to have something move.
Yeah.
Right? So I said I would come on the show, and I'm trying to be a principled man, because I'm a man of principle.
Of course.
That I would not appear on this program until they had a motor on the bus.
I actually like that stance.
That's my stance, and it's been my stance. And then they did you meet Jack McPherson there? Did you meet Jack? He's one of their guys on their staff. He does a lot of their social media.
Yeah.
They told Jack that he would, if he could, post one photograph of me on their Twitter handle at Bussin' WTB. Is that what it is?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
And keep that up every single day. And then when I finally appeared, and if you didn't miss a day, when I finally appear on this pod, they would buy him a Chevy Silverado.
Whoa.
And he has been posting every single day.
Yeah, yesterday was 7:34.
7:34.
He has not posted today's photo yet.
And what he used to go into the Google archives. Yep. Now he's just like pulling up videos and taking screen grabs. Yeah. This one's old, actually.
That's from the Super Bowl in San Francisco.
And they're getting more and more aggressive because they're getting more and more like my eyes are closed. It's getting aggressive.
Yeah.
It's getting aggressive.
Do you think you might? Are you considering caving on your one ask?
The only thing I will allow is that I am wide open if I'm in the area to be on that pod.
Well, the problem with getting to Nashville is that you have to go to Okinawa first, and that's like, a 15-hour.
No, you're the only one who did that. I don't know if that's
I think it's a pretty popular circuit.
Is there an Okinawa?
That's the summer circuit.
Is there an Okinawa to Nashville direct?
No, it was Okinawa to Tokyo to Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
To Nashville.
You made 2 changes to get to the Beer Olympics?
Yeah.
That's commitment, Jimmy. Did they give you something for that level of commitment?
They didn't.
What the hell?
Well, I got a gift bag.
Oh. What's in the Beer Olympics gift bag? What was in that? Can you say?
I can say, it was a couple T-shirts and some stickers.
Stickers?
Yeah. And I do it for the stickers, Rich.
Were they scratch and sniff?
All right, so
you smell like beer.
Jimmy, so Big Cat has said he's retired from drinking. So who was the least impressive? Who was the most impressive consumer of the beer?
It's ironic that he said that because I would consider him in the midst of the most impressive.
Oh.
His beer chug of the boot was like 8 seconds, I believe. That's fast.
Big Cat.
So are you surprised coming away from the Beer Olympics that Big Cat says he's retiring? Does that surprise you?
I don't think he's retiring. I think, when did you talk to him about this? Yesterday?
He tweeted it yesterday.
Yeah, that's a classic thing to say the day after the Beer Olympics. Give it a week, he'll be back.
Will Compton claims that he's on day 2 of a hangover.
Well, I was there. I believe that.
Okay. Where did he rank in this whole process?
He was gone pretty early on. But he still won. They still won the...
Oh, so they're functioning drunks.
Yeah, but it's a little... Isn't it a little suspicious that...
They won their own Olympics?
They won their own...
Rigged. Are we saying this was rigged?
Ooh.
I'm not saying rigged. It might smell of collusion.
Interesting. Smell of collusion.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.